Hey, I'm Charting Man Dan. If you like this video, I encourage you to check out our website, TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis, learning, and education, where we broadcast live market coverage every morning, provide live chart consultation, and point out key levels on your favorite plays in our community chat room. Why not check out our free trial and join the best technical analysis community online? Hey everyone, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, doing a trade review for SPY today, so it's a bit different than the normal video I put out each day. Going to go a little bit more in depth to what we were looking at. So today we had, well, let's go back. Yesterday we had the bearish reversal candlestick off of the rejection from the 50-day moving average resistance. So we were anticipating more downside after we closed near the low of the day. We got that with our gap down open today. The open was at 190.63, and from there we knew that the key moving average support was the middle Bollinger Band, and that level 189.94. Currently at that point in time it was 189.75. So we're watching the 189.75 level, knowing it's going to be a key level by the end of the day. So looking at the 5-minute chart, this is what we trade based off of the most. We have the live market each morning from 9:15 to 10:45 doing this coverage. So we saw the bearish start to the day, rejecting from the 20-period moving average resistance, pulling back. We hit the low of the day, 189.43, saw a little bounce. Rejected by the 8-period exponential moving average resistance, still showing weakness. And then this candlestick right here hit another low of the day, 189.43. So that's a double bottom. As soon as that double bottom was hit, I started switching my sentiment from bearish to bullish. And I did so for a couple of reasons, and I'll try and put together the puzzle pieces of what I was looking at to try and relay that information. So the first thing I was looking at is looking back at the history of SPY over the last 5 days. So I knew from the close coverage that we have that last week, Thursday and Friday, there were 2 instances where the SPY bulls formed a double bottom and saw a very bullish reaction from that double bottom. This is on February 18th, low of the day, 191.80, a bounce, a pullback, low of the day, 191.75. That 5 cents is close enough to me because we dipped below it, but we closed above 191.80. No 5-minute candlestick closed above that level. I consider that a double bottom. And you can see we saw an hour of straight upside where we had pretty much 55 minutes of green off of that double bottom. We came back, tested it again, and then it became a triple bottom and the bull showed up again. So that was on February 18th. I had in my memory today that had happened. And then we saw it happen again on the next day, February 19th. Let's zoom in here, 5-minute chart still. So here we saw the double bottom take place early in the day. We had a big red candlestick. We found support, the low of the day at 190.48, rejected by the 20-period moving average resistance, pulled back, another low, so 190.45. and 190.48, but again, dipped below it, but where we closed is important, so we closed above that support, maintaining it. So that's 2 times in a row we've dipped below. It wasn't an exact double bottom, but the candlestick closed above the previous low support, and then we saw a bullish reaction. This time, 25 minutes of the next 30 minutes were green. So that was fresh in my mind as well today. So let's zoom back out and look at how it played out today. So on the 5-minute chart, we had that double bottom hit. I drew this line here afterwards. And then on the 3rd attempt, we did dip below it again, but same instance, we closed above it. That's what's important. We closed maintaining that support. So that's 3 times in the past 5 days where a double bottom has seen some bullish reaction to it. So at this point in time, at about 10:40 a.m. on the live webcam, I started changing my sentiment, saying I wouldn't be surprised to see the bulls step up now. I wouldn't be surprised to see us hold the middle Bollinger Band on the daily chart at 190, make that 189.75. So we pulled back, formed a higher low, and then the bulls took off, and the rest is history. Bounced around in between key support and resistance for a while, broke the resistance, very strong final 2 hours to the day, and a close right near the high. So being able to change that sentiment from bearish to bullish, taking into a number of factors. I'm going to point out another factor that I had in mind. But as of right now, factor number 1, middle Bollinger Band support on the daily time frame. I knew that level. I knew it would be a level that the bulls tried to hold. Factor number 2, watching how double bottoms last week were reacted to and seeing that the bulls were buying those bottoms. Number 3, seeing that bottom play out first thing in this morning. And then the final point that put me over the edge to turn bullish on the day was the hourly chart, and specifically the RSI on the hourly chart. First hour of today, the RSI was at 21.24. That's extremely oversold. I zoomed out. I looked at the 1 month chart on the hourly time frame to see when have we been this oversold before. And in doing so, I could see that the RSI hit that low. Down here we hit 21 RSI one time in the past month. So it's a pretty rare event. Last time we hit it, we did see some upside pretty quickly. So that was the factor that led me to believe the bulls would show up today. RSI extremely oversold on the hourly chart, combined with all other factors that I just pointed out. So hopefully that provides some insight. We had nice trading opportunities once we went bullish. Not many people agreed with me, but then once we started to see the new high of the day here at about 11:30 a.m., that is when we started being believers, and lots of upside gains were made today, getting in before the herd knew about the bullish shift. So that's why multiple time frames are certainly utilized: daily chart, hourly chart, and 5-minute charts, along with the previous price history. Lots of pieces to the puzzle putting together for the bigger picture to see how it all played out, and it was a very profitable day. So thanks for tuning in here. Again, TheChartGuys.com, free trial, no credit card required. You have absolutely nothing to lose by trying our service for a free week, and I guarantee you'll learn something. We have that live webcam each morning at 9:15 for over an hour and a half, and then we have the hour at the end of the day as well. So I look forward to meeting you. I appreciate you watching this video, and hopefully the rest of the week can end up as well as today did. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.